my TV, and it had these two little asterisks that came up one day. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And it's like a Google Hangout. And I'm like, what the hell's a Google Hangout? I mean, seriously, I'm sitting watching TV. My TV comes on and asks me if I want to watch Netflix. And the next thing you know, my telephone goes off and says, do you can have the internet today? I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Look at my TV.
What was the suggestions, right?
These little asterisks came up. I saw this Google Hangout thing. Floating through the page to try to figure out what is this people are doing. I thought it was like a type of Skyping. And the next thing you know, here she is in the hospital. I'm like, oh my God.
And that's how she joined Google Hangouts. Coincidence, people. But wait till you hear. Wait till you hear his explanation for it. This is laughable.
Good. You realize you could join the conversation and you did. Okay, let me say this to you for everyone.
I don't know how I got on her page to get a link. I got a link.
Yeah, she posted the link in the comment section.
Right, it's an invite, right? So I'm not quite sure how to invite.
So were you already on Google Plus? Did you already follow Nadia?
Well, to tell you the truth, it's a Google Chrome program that's in my thing. I think it gave me an app that I...
She wasn't part of Google Plus, Roy. Do you listen?
I sought out.
Okay, I love that.
Of course, it wasn't on purpose. It was happenstance.
So prior to that, you weren't on Google Plus at all?
No.
Okay, alright. Listen, so this is just something upfront and personal. Just you and I, not only mine, I'm going to put this on the table. You do with it what you need to. And
mano a mano? Isn't that man to man there, Roy?
I'm fine with that, because that's who I am. So anyway, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in God-incidences.
Correct.
So I'm looking for divine connections. I'm looking for people that God has already determined before the foundation of the world that should be in my life. And they'll come in my life at certain points, and it's up to me to make that divine connection, if you understand what I'm saying.
Trying to say God runs Google Hangouts now, Roy?
And I have a service that nobody wants, and those that want it don't know where it is to go get it. And 90% of America wouldn't do it or take it, and I don't know how this business is still in business. But I spoke to the Lord when I asked for my salvation, because I was told to go home and get my affairs in order. I said, Lord, if you take care of me, I'll take care of everybody who walks across my desk. And sure enough, people come to me and they say to me, I don't know how I got here. You don't advertise, but the Lord must have sent me. I said, the only way you get here is through divine intervention.
There you go. So you're my kind of gal. You get this. You understand this. So here's the thing.
You're your type of people, yep.
Do you know Nate Cunningham?
Yes. Well, not know him, but I've seen him on this in this space.
Can you sum him up for me in one sentence? Who was Nate Cunningham to you, based on what you've already seen?
God-fearing man.
Love it. Him and I have known each other for 2.5 years. We learned about each other.
They fear themselves, in other words.
On Google Plus Hangouts. He hung a shingle. And every single one of his Hangouts was called Ask a Christian, in parentheses, a religious discussion. And I had already been doing religious discussions for about 6, 7, 8 months prior to that, but with nobody really, really good that I could say was really, really good and doing it on a weekly, daily, hourly basis. Not that he was, but somebody that was doing it consistently and doing it correctly. Yes, you can do this incorrectly and have a religious discussion incorrectly.
Bobblehead. That's what I see. Bobblehead.
I'm the judge of whether or not this is an awesome religious discussion or not. Anyway, I said, Nate, let's get together. Let's do a meet and greet. Let's get into a hangout and let's find out what you're doing. I'll tell you what I'm doing. Let's see if we can find what we have in common and how we can help each other. And he said, okay.
Okay.
We've been together ever since. And right now,
all brought together by God.
For what we both want to do, and here's what we both want to do. Okay, very simple.
Definitely has a gift of the gab, don't you think?
We want to jump into a hangout. We want to talk.
Loves expressing his imagination.
We leave the hangout and we go to bed. and then we do it again tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I had to tape this. I couldn't resist. Hope you all enjoyed this. That's their perspective. Godincidences or whatever he said. Oh boy.